Ryan, you forgot to mention smoking hottie.
You're wrong.
Oh yeah. I come on, I get that problem.
What were you whispering about over there? What? What are you whispering about?
Oh. About the invoices.
Plotting against each other?
You'll never know.
And we will begin with the changing dynamics of the NBA Finals. Steve Kerr made a major lineup change last night. Benching 7-footer Andrew Bogut to go with a small group featuring veteran swingman Andre Iguodala, who responded with a season high 12 points and about as good a defense as you can play on LeBron James, who missed 15 of 22 shots. That fall lineup was back to pace, left his Cavs gassed in the second half of both LeBron. Bob, what had the greater impact? Kerr and the Dubs going small, or that short-handed Cavs team being hang-dog tight? That team that was getting fewer than 50 points in a half, that's not the Warriors. That last night, those were the Warriors. I'm saying it was the Warriors playing their game more than this. I'm getting a little tired of it talking about the Cavaliers being tired. Yeah, Bob, you're right, because one produced the other. The small lineup enabled them to get out in transition.
Is this?
We saw fast break baskets. The Warriors were reduced to only
Is this
4 fast break
or is
points
it just
in
how they
game
are
three.
sometimes?
Last night, even after some
Yeah, it's
major
weird.
baskets,
Like, I've
they
peeled
got
that
down
off
the floor.
before,
Cleveland was
but,
trying
like,
to
I noticed
block
it at the
He
very
was
end.
gassed.
It's not like
Said
it.
about 4
Because, like, I tried
times
peeling
and
it, it doesn't
take a
really
risk
peel
that
that
he didn't
good.
want to take. And the
Yeah,
the Warriors,
I can
they
peel it off
were
already.
just fine with allowing
Well, I mean, like,
Timothy
it doesn't
Mozgov
come
to
off
look
like
like
smoothly,
Wilt
like
for a while
that.
last night. I mean, 28 points, he's down there. Draymond Green is 6'6" or 6'7" is trying to guard him. They would live with that. What it meant was the Cavaliers weren't going to have threes. LeBron wasn't going to have the ball. I mean, Shumpert and J.R. Smith
just use it
never
right
got
there.
going. All of them tired. And the question, Bobby, now is,
It doesn't feel that sticky
can this
anyway.
continue to work? Is it that easy making this switch? Cleveland has to do something, although they don't have many options with this being a shorthand.
They don't have a lot of personnel options. There's a lot of talk on that their side of it about the fact that they do have those 7 men. We caught it on camera. Steve Kerr said right away in the
Which
first
one?
quarter, it's 7-0 timeout.
The,
They only
white
have
one or the
7
black
times
one?
they're
White
gonna
one.
get tired. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
yeah,
We're
no.
gonna be fine. That's all true.
Give me like
The other thing is,
2 more minutes. Someone's gonna be here at 12:15.
okay, Draymond Green, let's go. Okay, Harrison Barnes, make some shots. Well, they
Yeah,
did.
they're early.
And that was
I'll just tell them.
thing. No, but that was their team. That was their real, you know.
That's what they look like in the regular season, Bob. I expect them to make some kind of adjustments. And LeBron's going to have that ball in his hand. Not Dellavedova. LeBron's got to have as tight as he is. He can dictate the pace. Dellavedova can't.
Now, Steve Kerr categorically denied any intention of changing his lineup when asked about it at yesterday's shoot-around. Yeah, well, we know he did just that, and he fessed up to it after the game.
If I tell the truth, it's the equivalent of me knocking on David Blatt's door and saying, hey, this is what we're gonna do. I can evade the question, which would start this, Twitter phenomenon, who's gonna start the Warriors? Or I could lie, so I lie, sorry. But I don't think they hand you the trophy based on morality. They give it to you if you win, so sorry about that.
Well, I think that he's doing what he has to do. I think that, as my experience tells me, they all lie. And they lie, and they don't think it's not lying. It's just covering their butt. Because as I tell all young writers, don't ever come back and go worry about, oh, he lied to me. Look, their interests aren't your interests. Our job, we know they lie at times. Our job is to figure out when they are lying and call them on it.
Bob, when it comes to strategy, look, these are important issues. And they're important issues, huge issues these days as it relates to teams, leagues, the sport that these guys are working in. I expect the truth then, and particularly from people you go to regularly, and particularly from a guy like Steve Kerr. I would go to him because I know Steve Kerr would tell me the truth. I've been dealt with most of us over a 20-year period. But when it comes to strategy now, not only do I not expect the truth because their interests are not ours, they have to protect their interests, and he's not going to have a job. I don't really ask coaches about strategy on the record. I might want to know going into the game, all right, and there's plenty of times coaches will say, I'll tell you under one condition. This is not a public conversation, and you want to know, I can tell you, but
I think
this
that's
is
the
not
water damage guy.
and you
You wanna
accept
answer
that
it?
maybe as a report it
probably
because
gonna
you
ask
want
for
to
me.
know, but you know you can't report it. That's the way the game is played. But I don't blame Steve Kerr at all for this. This is the way he had to conduct it.
No, and I love the way he phrased it. He made it out there for the world, to know, and that's going to be, it's going to stick with him for a long, that phrase will be repeated about, it's not about morality, it's about, they don't hand you the title for morality, they hand you for winning the title. They all know that.
So many sidebars in this game, Bob. LeBron crashing into the photographers, specifically his head.
Mark is on hold for you
Hush
again.
all of Ohio. Joey Crawford and crew looked at the video, though did not find a flagrant foul from the contact
Except for
LeBron
Dylan,
had with
though.
Andrew Bogut.
I'll be Dylan.
But Bogut said afterward that LeBron, quote, get this, Bob, jumped into the cameraman close quote,
iPhone 5
and wasn't pushed there at
Thank you
all.
for holding. Is this Mark?
We know the blood on LeBron
How you doing,
head.
sir? This is Lewis. I'm actually the technician working on that on your device. So I wanted to let you know everything seems to be working just fine. However, it looks like your proximity sensor does not work. The proximity sensor is basically the sensor that turns off the device when you're using it, like when you're talking on the phone, so that way you don't accidentally press any buttons or anything while you're on a phone call. That doesn't seem to work. It looks like it got damaged during the water, with the water damage. So putting a new one on there definitely fixed that problem. Another issue that you're having is you got some vertical lines running across the screen. Your screen works, but however, cosmetically it doesn't look too good. Those are really the only two issues. And another one would be whenever you use your accelerometer, which is basically when you turn your phone sideways, the phone turns sideways. That for example, when you're going into Safari and you turn the phone sideways, it's going to get stuck in landscape mode until you actually exit out of the app completely and then go back into it. That, unfortunately, is not something that we can fix here. It's just something that's, unfortunately, the main board issue. But your other two issues are fixable. Like I said, with a new proxy, it'll start working like normal, and then if you wanted to get the new screen would make the screen look normal as well. Let me find out for you. 1 second. For the proximity sensor, you're looking at $79 to get that replaced. If you did want to get that replaced,
79?
we would take 30% off of that repair. Since you did the water damage procedure, we would consider that a second repair. So you're looking at around $55.30 in addition to that $50.
Proximity sensor.
That's if you wanted just to get the proximity sensor, not the screen.
It's 79 for the 6s. It's $49. Proximity sensor.
And yeah, and I apologize. It's actually $49 for the proximity. I was looking at the iPhone 6 price. Since you have 5S, it's actually $49 for the proxy. With the screen and the proxy. So you're looking at. A grand total of $151.61 with tax and everything. If you want to get it done, we can get it done here in about 45 minutes or so.
This is 5D. Just gonna be waiting for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like you were receiving notifications. So when we put your SIM card in there, you're getting service. We were able to make test calls, so your test calls are working. You're able to hear the other person. They're able to hear you. So the phone functions are working just fine. Okay, that sounds good. We'll have it ready for you then. No problem.
You gonna do it all?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm not sure what you said.